cash. Used to pay dream cash.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. We'll see the Houston Rockets and the Sacramento Kings. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. They've got Drexler. Tracy McGrady is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Samson in at the 5.
Oh, there's nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
Samson's shot, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And it's Stojakovic missing. For the Houston Rockets, they come into tonight following a loss to the Nuggets. Drexler kicks to McGrady. Olajuwon with a screen for McGrady. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jerry Lucas.
And watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Richmond outside. Lucas looking for an opening. Back to Richmond. Shot clock at 6. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. McGrady kicks to Drexler. Olajuwon outside. Misses from short range. Here's Embry, defended by Paul. Here's Archibald, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's McGrady. Richmond with the defensive effort.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And the shot is good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Drexler lays it up off the glass. Here's Archibald. Here's the teardrop, and it's good on the way in.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Here's Drexler. It's rebounded by Embry. Last outing for Sacramento, they won that game against the Pistons in Detroit. Pass to Stojakovic. Goes up at the stripe, and that one is off.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Sacramento making a switch here. Robertson's checked in. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Archibald passes to Stojakovic. Three-pointer. No good from Lucas. And so here is Houston. Here's McGrady. It's rebounded by Oscar Robertson. Pass to Archibald. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Drexler. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Down low. And Olajuwon with the basket on the assist by Drexler.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there. Almost automatic.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Weber, he's checked in for Sacramento. And now in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, I think for Houston, they're finally starting to click. It has been a rough road up until this point, but plenty of games left to make a run at the postseason.
And the shot goes in.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
Here's Robertson. It's deflected. Stojakovic against Drexler.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Drexler.
2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
To the inside. They swipe it. Inside. It's tipped. Weber looking around. Took him no time at all on that one. Robertson's got 6.
And generally, Robertson's a guy that likes to play free throw line and below, but here's a time where he steps out and launches from beyond.
Here's Weber. Good D by Olajuwon.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. The Kings trailing. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Archibald's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Kicks it out to Olajuwon. Olajuwon with a screen from McGrady. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Weber outside. Ring shot on the way. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Driving in.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
And here's Robertson outside. It's rebounded by Paul. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Rockets lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Houston.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break.
Oh, wow! That is powerful. Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam.
Johnson outside. Robertson against Murphy. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot. The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Robertson. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Uses both hands to slam it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Yao with the block.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Francis's shot is off. And Weber's got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 6. Embry, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Embry's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Here's Harden. And the shot goes in.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Stojakovic is checked in for Sacramento. Richmond comes in for Johnson. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Embry, that's good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Murphy with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway. And it's an 8-point Houston lead.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Here's Francis. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
The most underrated part of Harden's game, his playmaking. James is amazing at setting up other players.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. Well, Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees, so the experiment is a success.
A huge success, DA. Thank you.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Weber outside. For 3, Richmond. And that's collected by Malone. Houston leading by 9. Here's Harden. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Murphy with the steal. A solo fast break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Murphy is a reliable combo guard, one that scores and passes it efficiently.
Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters. The quickness of Francis, so good at getting to the basket.
The Kings trail by 13.
Rockets foul. Calvin Murphy. First personal foul.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Rockets call timeout. Attention everyone. Now coming onto the hardwood is your Sacramento Kings street team. Let's get it. Attention fans.
1:52 left now here in the second. Here's Archibald, screened by Cousins. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, and nobody represents the little guy in the NBA better than Nate Tiny Archibald. But forget about the nickname and understand that Tiny plays a big role on any team he's a part of.
Here's Francis. He's covered by Richmond. Francis passes to Yao. And stolen by Cousins. Pass to Stojakovic. They set the screen. Sacramento again missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Francis' shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Kings shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. And both free throws good from Stojakovic.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Here's Murphy, and the layup's good off the glass. Murphy's got 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Lucas, the pass to Archibald. Pocket 6. Back to Lucas. Drills the three-pointer. Lucas has got his first 3 points of the game.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Pass to Richmond. This one for three. They get it back. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Lucas.
And you can't sleep on Lucas. I mean, he uses that big frame to kind of carve out space. Then he's savvy enough to convert when he gets those second chance opportunities. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder.
It's good! He did it!
Very important triple there at the buzzer. That halftime deficit looks a lot more manageable when it's in single digits.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Houston on top. They lead by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shots. Give me a beat.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Houston Rockets.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded run.
Now let's take a moment. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Houston leading by 7. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Harden. And it's Samson in at the 5 spot. Malone with the screen. Here's Francis and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Embry passes to Archibald. Now here's Lucas. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. He's just a pure scorer. Francis comfortable scoring from just about anywhere in the building.
And it's blocked. Stolen by Stojakovic. Here's Embry. Here's Lucas. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here's Francis. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Lucas.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Here's Richmond. Harden grabs the miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Good on the bucket.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Archibald. He's got 9. Pass to Embry. Now, here is Stojakovic. Defense right on him. Puts the move on. Kept alive. Now here's Lucas. Richmond for 3.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Good work there as it goes. Now it's a 7-point Rocket lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Sacramento again missing. Murphy finds Malone. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Jerry Lucas.
Yeah, and Malone excels. In a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior score.
Good on the second free throw. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
You all know what time it is. Here comes your 916
And the Rockets making a change here. Olajuwon's checked in. The Kings trail by 8. To the paint, here's Richmond, and the layup is good. Richmond's got 5.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Olajuwon, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For Houston, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Hakeem Olajuwon taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Sacramento with the ball. Pass to Lucas. Here's Archibald. McGrady covering. It's tipped. Paul looking around. Samson's shot, good. Samson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Embry. Pass to Archibald. There's the 3. The Rockets pull it in.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Drexler kicks to McGrady. And it's blocked. And now Sacramento on the break. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Sacramento making a switch here. Robertson's checked in. Drexler, no good. The Kings trail by 6. With some arc, Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Houston.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Here's Robertson. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Robertson's got 10 points in the game. Here's Drexler. Oh, look at that play right there.
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
Yeah, just an electricity to what Drexler can do. The leap in ability, the creativity once in air, that's elite level stuff.
Some changes for Sacramento. Weber, he's checked in for Lucas. And it's Johnson in for Peja Stojakovic. And a change for the Rockets. Yow's checked back in. Embry can't get it to drop.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Sacramento shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And he knocks down the first one. The Kings making a switch here. Martin's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Rockets leading by 8. Olajuwon the pass to McGrady. Back to Olajuwon. Robertson against Paul. Yeah, good, and Paul gets the assist.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Now the Kings with it. And here's Robertson outside. Now Ming pulls it in. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Paul dishes to McGrady. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Embry's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's McGrady. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
3 from Robertson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Robertson's got 15.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And so it's the Houston Rockets, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. We've got Weber. Robertson is out there with Richmond. Then there's Stojakovic, and it's Cousins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. It's deflected. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Robertson with the steal. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Cousins, no good.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And Yao slams it in.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Offense foul. Chris Paul. 4th personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Houston making a switch here. Samson's checked in.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Here's McGrady. Nice D from Cousins. And so Cousins will bring it up for Sacramento. 7-point differential. Pass to Robertson. Three-pointer. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got 4 rebounds in this game. A shot by McGrady, no good.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Lucas is checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. And here's Stojakovic. Pass to Weber, and here's Lucas.
You know, and the length of Stojakovic causes problems for the defense. He's excellent at forcing the issue and getting you to foul him.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good from Stojakovic.
And really about as good a free throw shooting team as you're going to see. We're getting plenty of proof of that tonight.
Whoa, that'll wake you up. He is such a great athlete.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
Here's Archibald. Robertson outside. Now with the block. And they recover it. Richmond with the bucket.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Here's Francis. And the layup falls.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
They get a hand on it. Murphy with the steal. Into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 7-point Rocket lead.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Lucas. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Robertson. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And how about the vision there from the Big O guys? Beautiful.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's gonna go on Mitch Richmond. Stojakovic is checked in for Sacramento. He hits the second from the line.
At the least, he did extend it to a 2-possession game. That's important. And that's a key foul. That's his 5th. He's got to be smart the rest of the way.
Personal foul. 5th team foul.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. Rockets leading by 3. Richmond with the steal. On the wing, Stojakovic. Here's Archibald. Comes up empty down low. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball. Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Timeout, Sacramento. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for the team. He warned them they've got to get back in transition. He said they've given up way too many fast break points, and he said we have to slow the pace of the game down and force them into taking some tough shots. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Clock at 4. Archibald. Oh, they get it back.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Kings trail by 5. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
You love the relentlessness. Wasn't going to give up a chance for a big play.
Works that one inside nicely.
Driving to the basket. And stolen by Malone. Stolen by Stojakovic. One-on-one fast break. Here's Francis, and he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, there's no doubt about the speed. And in case you were doubting it, Francis showing it off on the break.
Here's Archibald. He's guarded by Murphy. Knocked loose. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Throws it up high. And so Sacramento again turning it over.
What is going on right now?
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Drexler blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Hits it from three-point range. There's 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Yao, and he uses the glass on the layup.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Mark it, time of death. Does that mean we get to officially enter garbage time? I vote hopefully yes.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
And it's Moses Malone with the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two. He drops the first one, and that brings them to within 10. And both free throws good from Stojakovic. So here's Murphy. And that one's good, Francis.
Assistant, Alvin Murphy.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.